Hey there, this is Lori, and this is a quick start training for your new MyPayingAds business. So what I'm going to do is walk you through the back office, show you some of the features, introduce you to what you need to be doing every day with your new business to make this profitable. So before we do that, I'm on the home page before I log in, and I just want to show you, go to home page. I want to just show you the different levels. So right now, the plans within the MyPayingAds business starts at plan 1 down to plan 10. Now within each of these levels, you are allowed to have up to 200 shares maximum on each level up until ad pack plan 10, where you're allowed to have 2,000. It's very, very powerful, guys. So what you need to decide is how many plans you want to start with. Now keep in mind, because a lot of people don't realize what they're purchasing, you're purchasing for your dollars online advertising. Okay, now online advertising is extremely valuable. It is the biggest resource you could possibly have for a business, and it is a $26 billion per day industry. Now right now, if you have another business that you want to promote, this is going to be a great way for you to get some credits toward views to your website. And if you don't have anything you want to promote at this time, don't worry about that. The credits or the ad shares do not expire. They will be there for you to use, and in another video I'll show you how you can find something that you can use those advertising views for, okay? And you can actually earn more money that way. So what you want to do is decide how many shares do you want, because the beauty of this is that on a daily basis, when all the members are purchasing advertising that they need for their business, you as a member with some shares are allowed to profit from the collective sales that come in for the day, and that's where your profit sharing comes from. And your only requirement to be able to share in that profit sharing of the sales that come in for the day is that you need to have purchased some ad shares and you need to view 10 ads every single day, okay? And that's how you qualify. It's very, very easy. So let me just bring you over to login page. Click on login. Go ahead and log in with the details that you provided. This box will come up and you can either view it or you can just X right out of it here and go straight to the dashboard. Remember, advertising is what you're going to be seeing because that's the kind of site that this is, and this is how people earn additional income by sharing their other businesses. So what we're going to do is the first thing you want to do is come over to finance and hover over this box right here. Now let me just once again show you the shares. I want to go to purchase shares first and just show you. Here's again where you can view the plans that you want to purchase. Now guys, you can put in very little. You can start with $5 or you can put in as much as you like. I don't recommend beginning a business by just sticking your foot in the water. I'm just going to say that right off the bat, because you're going to get out of it what you put into it. That's like anything in life. If you want to just test the waters, then you're going to get the results of that. If you put in $5, it's going to go super slow. So what you really want to do is, I came in with 200. You can certainly come in with as much as you like, as little as you like, but I also sponsored people and made referral commissions that made it go faster. So personally, if I did not choose to sponsor, I probably would have come into this with between 500 and 1,000 because I see how fast it's going. You can start on ad pack plan 1. You actually have to start on the first level. Okay, that's the requirement. You are allowed to have 200 at each level, but you can have a minimum of 100 in order to purchase on the next level. Okay, so does that make sense? You can have a maximum of 2 on each level, but a minimum of 1 to move on to the next level. All right, so if you want to start with 200 on the first level at $1 share, that means when you go to repurchase, because again, the beauty of this business is that you compound the earnings that you're making. Yes, you can just take it out. You could just take your cash out, but once your ad shares expire, and they do expire, then you'd have to start all over again. So the beauty of this is you want to compound your earnings so that you can move on to the next level, and the next level, and the next level. Okay? So if you've gotten 200 shares at this level, then as this income, as you can see my statistics right here, I have some income growing. You can take this income and now you'll be on the next level, which would be 300, because you're no longer allowed to purchase any more than 200 here. So you'd come over here and you'd purchase as many $3 shares as your income over here will allow. And that's how you'll move up. Now what you can do is bring the next level up to a 200 max, or you can just bring it up to 100 in order to get you to the next level to purchase. Now why would you want to get to each new level? Because as you can see, as you go higher up the ranks, you're going to be earning more returns, okay? So for your $5, you're earning back $1.25, okay? For your $7, you're earning back $8.75. So it's more income. When you get to the top and you have a $50 share that is not coming out of your pocket, remember, it's coming out of your compounded earnings, you will be earning $75 in return. So that's your $50 that you put out and an additional $25. So that's a $25 profit. So I don't know if you're getting the gist of how powerful this compensation plan is, but it's really a beautiful way that it's structured. Very easy to do, and again, without sponsoring if you don't want to. However, I do recommend sponsoring because you will earn a 10% referral commission on everybody you sponsor, and not just once, every time they purchase another share, all day long, every day. And this happens constantly. So I can't stress enough how easy it is to sponsor and how beneficial it will be for your business, because now you'll earn additional commissions that will come right in here into your balance, and you can purchase more, and it's just a well-oiled machine, okay? Not required, just my 2 cents, okay? Okay, so hopefully you understand a little bit more about the shares and how they work. And the next thing you're going to do now is come over to Finance, hover over the top tab, click on Add Funds after you've decided what you want to purchase, and you'll come in here and you'll enter the amount. So let's just say you want to fill out level 1 and 2. You can put $500. Don't put the number sign, or the dollar sign rather. Just enter in the amount. You want to do level 1, you want to fill level 1, do 200, okay? You'll come down here, you'll select the payment processor that you want. I found PayPal to be very easy. Click on Preview. It will take you to the next page where you pay now, and it'll bring you to PayPal. Okay, that's it. Check out. If you have a PayPal account, you can come in here and use PayPal, or if you don't, you want to use a credit card, you can do this area. Guys, it's simple. I'm sure many of you have used PayPal, but if you want to use one of the other processors, you can do that. I'm just going to go back. Okay. So once you have your funds in your account, let me go over to Overview now. I believe your funds will be over here. You'll be able to see them. Now what you want to do is, just because you have the funds in your account does not mean you purchased anything yet. You need to go over to purchase your shares. So now you'll hover over here under Finance, click on Purchase Shares, and you're going to move the funds over to your shares. So if you've purchased 200, you will enter this in here. Now here's the thing, you can only purchase 100 at a time. So let's just say you got 200, go in here, do 100, click this little box, click on Preview. I'm not going to do it, but click on Preview. It'll walk you through the process. Come back to this page, Finance, Purchase Shares, do the other 100, okay? The second 100, and pay for that. Now you will have 200 in here. You'll see it. I'll show you where in just a moment. So if you've done 500, you'll do that. You'll do it, let's see, this is Ad Pack Plan 3 would be the next one. So you'd come in here and you'd purchase 3 separate ad shares of 100, groups of 100. Okay, until you have all your shares in there. Come over to Overview, and you will see your shares will be active right here. You'll get to see. So if you have 200, you have 500, you have however many you've purchased, they will be showing right here. Your statistics over here will be empty because your income hasn't begun earning yet. Now the next thing you absolutely need to do, and this is a requirement to be able to partake in the profit share, is now you need to click on 10 ads every day within a 24-hour time frame. You cannot forget to do this. So if you do forget, you're just going to miss out on the profit sharing of the timing that you didn't click on your ads. So you won't miss a whole day, you just miss that 30 minutes or that hour of profit share that will come in. And you don't want to miss that, because sometimes it can be a lot more than you think. So you can either get to that page to click on your ads by going over here. Now, if you haven't clicked yet, you'll see this check mark will be red, and it will say you have not served your 10 ads. So you can either click on this box right here, or you can come up here under View Ads and click right here. And that's how you'll get to them. There's 10 of them right here. Super easy to do. Takes less than 3 minutes. You're just going to click on one. You're going to watch it count down for 10 seconds, and you can view the ads. If you like these ads, you can save them. You can opt in. You can check them out. There's a lot of really great businesses, and I've found a lot of great, passive sources from these kind of sites. Okay, then you'll X out, come back over to the next one. Let that go down for 10 seconds, and you're done. That's it. Make sure you do all 10, and then when you come back to overview, you will see this check mark will be green, just like I have here. All right. So again, that is a super important requirement. Make sure that you set an alarm on your phone so that you can remember. Now, in a few days to a few weeks, when you start seeing more income here and you feel more comfortable, you can come over here to finance, and I'm actually going to do this today. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Come over to finance, come to surf free plans, and you can purchase a day, a 7-day, or a 30-day surf free plan. And what that means is you won't have to surf your ads. You're paying for it to be done for you. So I think last week I did the 7-day one, and I'm going to do that again. So I'm just going to click on this. It's going to cost me $10. It's going to come out. Actually, it's not going to. I'm going to do the. Oh, I only have $9.22, and it comes out of your cash balance. So I'll do that in about 30 minutes. But anyway, that's how you will eventually not have to worry about it. You can even do 30 days at a time. It's a very smart thing to do as your ad fund builds up. Because remember, in the beginning, this will start slow, and then it will build up and build up. And you want to be patient, and you want to compound. Okay, that is the key to this business. Because yes, you can cash out every day. If you see a build up in here and you want to take $9 out, you can do that. But once your ad packs expire, your ad shares expire, and they do expire, guys. They reach a certain. Let me just show you again. They reach a certain maturity. For instance, your $1 is going to reach $1.20. Once it reaches $1.20, you've earned an additional 20 cents, but now it's expired. It drops off. It's the same thing down here when you get to the larger ones. The $50 share will reach 75. You'll get the 25. Well, you get the entire thing, but you make a profit of 25, but then that share will drop off. So you want to constantly repurchase and with the compounded earnings over here. Now, remember, once you've purchased, you can continue to add funds as you see fit, or never do it again. It could be a one-time out of pocket, and all you're doing is using your funds here to repurchase and compound to buy additional shares, which will earn you additional money. That is the smartest thing you can do. In one of the companies I was in, I did this for 5 months, almost 6 months, without touching it. And in that particular company, I'm now at $500 a day, and that is where I'm withdrawing, and that's minimal, guys. And people are making so much money by doing this. So please, if you don't need it immediately, don't touch it. Just let it grow. If you really want a sustainable business, let this grow and continue to repurchase. You can come in and repurchase once a day. You could just check. I mean, I'm addicted to checking it. I must come in here, I'm not even kidding, 15, 30 times a day. I just check it, and I buy more, and I buy more, and I buy more out of my balance. All right, so you'll see, you kind of get a feel for what works for you. If you don't have that much time to be on your computer, you might do it once or twice a day when you're coming in to view your ads. That might be the time that you repurchase, and then at that point you're going to have enough in here that you can get quite a few shares. I just enjoy doing it on a regular basis because it's fun. So okay, so let me see what else we need to cover. Well, actually, the repurchase balance, I'm going to just show you how to do that because I do have some funds here. So the way to repurchase, let's just say you can come in, you can only get into this site once a day. Obviously, the main thing you need to do is to surf your ads. So do that immediately. surf your 10 ads, then come over to finance, click on purchase shares. You'll come down here and you'll see what your balance is. Now you're going to see two balances. You're going to see your cash balance and your repurchase balance. The repurchase balance you can't cash out. 70% of your profit share goes into repurchase balance and 30 goes into your cash balance, which is the balance you can cash out. The reason for this is that you can compound your earnings. If everybody cashed out at the same time, the business wouldn't be sustainable. This makes it very sustainable and smart because you have to use this balance right here to repurchase. So let's just say you had a strategy where you really don't want to use your cash balance to purchase your other ad shares. You could just always let this grow if you wanted to, and then you could always use the repurchase balance. I choose to use both because I want the maximum amount of dollars growing for a few months before I take anything out. In fact, my goal is to reach all the levels to the top, maximize every single ad share plan before and level before I take any out. That's just my plan. Everybody has a different one. If you scroll to the top, you can see the last payout. Somebody asked for $12.02, which most likely was their cash balance for the day, and that's what they wanted, and that's fine. You guys can have a different strategy if you want to. Every strategy is different. I want to max out each plan at 200 all the way down to 10 at 2,000. But people are doing it very differently, and if you don't want to wait that long, you can certainly start cashing out $10 a day, $20 a day, whatever you want. It all adds up. So let me just show you how I'm going to do this. So now I'm looking at, I am actually on level at this time, I'm on level 9, but some of mine have expired at the lower levels, and the lower levels get a higher percentage of the payout. So even though the amount, the number is small, like the $1 and the $3 and the $5, even though those are small, they grow kind of fast and they mature quickly. So they do fuel your income growth. So what I wanted to do was replenish those, and you have to have a minimum of 100 on each level to move to the next level anyway. So it really is smart that as they expire, you come back in and you purchase more on the lower levels because they have to grow each level above the other one. So I hope this is making sense to you. If it's a little confusing, or if I'm going too fast, or if I'm not explaining it 100%, please rewatch the video once or twice and listen to what I'm saying so that it makes more sense before reaching out to me. And I'm only saying this not because I don't want to help individuals, but simply I have a lot of members, and my member base is just growing so much that I can't help everybody personally. It would just take hours and hours a day, which is the reason why I'm doing this video. So I really do want you to understand it. So please rewatch the video if it's not making 100% sense the very first time. You will get it as you get to play around with it and you see it and you experience it and you see your income growing. You're going to go, oh, okay, this makes sense. This is how it works. So, okay, now I'm here. Cash balance all together with my repurchase balance is $24.30. I am now replenishing my Ad Pack Plan 3, which are the $5 shares. So at $5 per share, right now I'm able to purchase 4 more shares. So I'm going to click on 4. I'm going to click this box, click on Preview, Pay Now. And now I've just got 4 more shares in my Ad Pack Plan 5. Okay, so if I scroll down here, you can see, oh, I must have gotten more cash just as I did that. See, it grows pretty fast. Okay, so now I can purchase another one. So that's 5 I just purchased at one time. You want to make sure when the second page comes up that you click on Pay Now, because sometimes you forget that that's there. And that is how you will repurchase. So again, that is probably, besides the fact that you have to click the 10 ads to qualify, that is probably the most important feature of your business. You have to repurchase. You want to grow the money that you've put in here. You want it to continue to grow, okay? So now let me just show you quickly. So what you're going to be purchasing for your advertising dollars is the advertisements. So if you come over here to advertisements and you click on business directory listing, this is where you can add a website. So let's just say you have another company that you work with and you want to promote that company. You would click on list my company now, and you would fill in all these details and you would click add. I'm not going to do a full training on how to do this. I'll do it another day. If you guys don't have a business, or you're not sure how to get a banner URL, or you're not sure what goes here, I can explain a little bit further. But for those of you who have a business and you understand how to work this, it's pretty self-explanatory, okay? So that's just where you can add your listing for your company. And if you, let me just see, if I come over here, you can just see I have 2 in there right now, and it shows you how many clicks I'm getting on them. Okay, so the other, let's see, I think there was one more thing I wanted to show you, one more feature today, which is, let me just see if I can remember where it is. Okay, so you're going to come over here under promotion, and if you look under promotion, you can see there's banners, there's splash pages, there's landing pages for the business. You can use these on other websites. So here's some banners. You cannot use them on this website, okay? Because the people who are going to be viewing your traffic that you put on this website are already members of MyPayingAds, okay? So you're not going to promote MyPayingAds on MyPayingAds. I see that done a lot with other companies, and I think just a lot of people don't realize that. So please don't take your banners from MyPayingAds and use them over here. So let's scroll down. You can see here's a 125 by 125. Here's a 728 by 90 banner. Here's a 468 by 60 banner. This is the size that you'll be using for your advertisement. Again, with a different company. So you can see we have some really cool banners, which are awesome. It's for use, and if you have a website, you can put them on there. There's splash pages. Here's one. Let me open it so you can see it. Kind of cool. I like that. And my favorite feature of all, the email ad. Is it the email ads? Oh, it's the tell friends. I like this one. Okay, so now you have the ability to share this with people that you know. So if you have an email list, or you have a list of people who maybe you've joined them in a company and you want to share this with them now, you have the ability to be able to write an email right here, okay, and come down here and send them a great email about it. That's actually on my list of things to do today. So you can leave this exactly like this if you want to. I'm gonna change the email myself. Now, it won't save it, so if you write a really great email, just make sure you save it in a note document. You can come back in and paste it in here for whenever you're ready to use it again. This one's already written for you, so you can leave it if you want. I like to make it more personalized. I think it's a great feature to make it more personalized. Now, as you can see right here, this has brackets around it. So if you put in the person's first name and last name and their email address, this will, if you leave it exactly as is, this part right here, and anything with brackets, you leave them exactly as is, the fields that you enter here will automatically put them in the brackets, okay? So let me just see something. Yeah, so leave them exactly as is, okay? This is a great feature, guys. I would definitely recommend using this. Okay, so let's just take a look at email ads. I also think this gives you some text. Yeah, here's an email. Just open this up. Yeah, this is an email you can use that they give you. We have text link ads. What else? And then there's news over here on the site. This was from August 21st. And this will give you some information about the company, about the Alexa ranking, where we are, how many members we have, total payouts to date, when we started, and just a bunch of other features if you want to know more about your business. There's also an FAQ page up here. We have support. Let me think if there's anything else. If you have referrals, you can come right over here and you get to see them. I'm not going to show you my referrals, but the other thing, oh, you know what you guys need to know, which is super important, I should have showed you right in the beginning. Here's your referral link right here. If you want to share this with someone, just go ahead and copy this, paste it into a note document, send it to someone, Facebook does not allow these types of links. They're just, people spam them too much and Facebook won't allow them. So what I recommend is either putting it on a blog page, which you can do that for free. You can go to blogger.com and you can write a quick little blog. You can even use some of these promotional materials, put your link in there, and then if you want to share it with people on Facebook, you can do that. Or you can just go ahead and get their email address, like we were talking about, come down to Tell Friends and just send it to them, okay? So I think I have explained all the features, so let's just recap. You want to choose your plan, and you want to come in and you want to add your funds. That's number one. You go ahead and do that down here. The next thing you'll do is purchase your shares. And remember, you need to do them in groups of 100. So if you've gotten 500, you would do 200 in level 1, but you would do it 100 at a time. Okay? And then you would come over to Add Pack Plan 2, and you would do 100 at a time. Then what you're going to do, the next thing you do is surf your ads. Okay? You'll do that. And then the next thing you're going to do is if you come in here throughout the day, because remember, in about 30 minutes, you're going to see this number go up, you want to repurchase. Whatever your next level is, guys, go over to purchase shares. Whatever your next level is, if you filled up the first level, if you filled up level 1, you go on to level 2 when you have $3 in there and you purchase 1. Okay, so just keep repurchasing. And again, I hope this was a big help. If you have questions, like I said, after watching this several times so you really understand it, then please reach out. But I really wanted to do this video so that I could kind of squash any concerns or any questions you might have. I wanted you to pretty much see everything you could see on the site. I hope this was helpful. This video ran a lot longer than I thought it was going to. And get going with your business. Congratulations and welcome again.